think twice.
Big Kwame.
Charlie, what's up?
Oh, I did was.
Charlie.
Long time no see.
Good to have you back.
Oh,
bro.
Charlie, are they inside?
Everything cool.
Oh, everything cool. Everything is cool.
How was your exam?
Oh, Charlie. When and then? Charlie, for learn.
That be hard. Today I will see Charlie. I can't make people think twice on the comment section.
They go think twice too much.
Today I can't give them.
Yeah, the medical terms and things. We'll go inside. So almost some pie. We'll give it to them.
Let them think twice today. That be hard. Let me talk to my viewers. Let's come back. Yeah, hello ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of News and Clues. I'm your host, Big Kwame. Before I go dive in or I go delving into today's story, party requisite way they hold we down. Party requisite then they deal in wholesale and retails of plastic cups, plate, what have you, spoons, BBB. They all new say yeah, party, BBB, omutombi. Just locate them at Teshi Paying Station, take them my numbers and Charlie. Make your party. And I'm someone. Charlie, we could delve in straight.
Sharp.
So what is happening today? News alert, GH1. And some couples Charlie, then refuse to euthanize or take off the life of their baby, right? Yeah, Charlie, they don't want to kill them a baby. Sake of stigmatization or stigma. Now let me read the headline for you. So I'm reading. Couple refuses to euthanize baby born with phocomelia.
Yeah.
That be hard, bro. Against medical and friends advice locates to Koforidua due to stigma.
Yeah.
This be hard. What would you say about this?
Okay.
Twice.
So Charlie,
this stigma thing, the first question I want to ask you, this stigma thing, is it really something we should still be doing?
Yeah.
Why?
One way or the other, we should.
Stigma.
Yeah. You see,
stigma can kill, brother.
I know stigma can kill, but
then why are you advising people to stigmatize?
I'm not advising people to stigma though, but you see, it's something that comes about. Sometimes when you see that the condition that the person or an individual is in, you see, it results in that you share all those things. You get it. You don't know what to do. You have no hopes anywhere that this thing that I'm going through, there's a solution towards it. It automatically comes, and people will be like, do this, do that. You see, a whole lot of things will start cramping in your mind. You get it. So one way or the other, you sometimes too, when all this thing comes to your mind, not knowing what to do, you sometimes relax. Then you see, you begin to get answers. You get it. Yeah. But as I saw the news and you forwarded it to me, I was like, oh, then I need to come on this. You see,
so that it educates them.
Yeah, I educate the people. In the beginning, as the couples refuse, you see, this euthanasia or euthanasia thing. Yeah. You see, it's let me say it's a condition or it's a situation.
So what before then I'll be reading things. But first, what is phocomelia?
So phocomelia, I want to go strictly to the definition of what Google has
teach my people.
Okay. So phocomelia syndrome is a rare birth defect characterized in most instances by severe malfunctioning of the extremities. You get it? So infants born with these conditions will have arms or maybe legs that are severely shortened or sometimes completely absent. So let's say it's a defect in the person's system where maybe there's a shortening of some part of the body. You get it? Or maybe some part of the body is not grown, like not completely grown or fully grown. Yeah, so that is how it is. So that is the phocomelia. So with the parent refusing the euthanasia, you see, it happens though. Sometimes due to not having that enough money and also you not having the solution to that particular sickness. You get it? Sometimes doctors advise this parents or maybe patients that they have to go and they have to do this to cut off the life of their people or the people who is suffering or the people in pain. You get it? Because if let's say I'm in coma, I've been in coma for like 150 years. Let's just imagine 150 years. And my parents or people are paying for my health condition. Bed that I'm sleeping on, I'm paying for it. The oxygen and stuff that have been placed on, I'm paying for it. Just imagine the money that is being given out. There's a lot of money. Just because they want you to come back to life and they are trying everything possible, doesn't mean I have to waste that amount of money. So sometimes this medical personnel advise the patient's family to take on this euthanasia, the euthanasia, you get it.
That'd be hard.
So I think that is the news that came out. So if there's any other thing you can add.
So if people are stigmatizing people, is it really important?
It's not important.
Why is it not important?
Because you see, you should rather be let's say encouraging. You shouldn't kind of put fear into people. You see, fear itself, it's a deadly should I say, it's a deadly effect. You see, when you put fear into someone, it kind of arouses the person's blood pressure. You get it? So even you can even cause some kind of attack on the person. Like sometimes heart attack or something that could cause the rate at which the blood pumping increases. You get it? So fear itself is not a good thing at all. You shouldn't put fear, you shouldn't stigmatize others. So when we talk about stigma, there's stigmatization. It's kind of a disgrace, or it's a regard of worthy of disgrace or great disapproval. Sometimes you could be in this condition whereby Charlie, all hopes down, nothing is going on for you. People are seeing all this thing. Try this, try that. You are confused. Automatically, you'll be oppressed under stigmatization. So it is not really a good idea. But I think in place of stigmatization, it should be counseling, encouragement. Get it? It will be possible. A bit far, you see, a bit here. Those words kind of relieve you of certain stress.
That's what I'm here.
So I think that should be the point. Not people be stigmatizing, people talk ill, kind of give bad influence. No. I think that should be a no. So I think people should replace stigmatizing with let's say encouragement or counseling or something. That would be it.
But I learned, they said a year ago, let me read from here. A year ago, Ellen Ampedu delivered her fifth child through cesarean section at a TBA government
hospital. Okay.
So you see, before you go to antenatal, they will tell you, say, this is your fifth child that you are bringing on board. It could be, say, likely this type of disease and things.
Okay.
Why didn't they stop Ellen Ampedu from delivering or from, they could kill the baby at the instant, say, okay, will not take care of the baby Ellen because Oba Behamo. Okay. She gets it. Why didn't they do that?
So I could boldly say lack of know-how. I mean, illiteracy too. Illiteracy to cause abuse. Sometimes people think this word is, as the Bible said, let's give birth as the sons of the sea or something. You get it? So your catch or say Akurani says they think, oh, even if I give birth to the child and the child gets to the earth, there are a lot of maybe medicines that could cure this particular disease. They don't really know that it could result in something that they aren't prepared for. So they think, oh, there is hope. You see, they think there is hope for the future. That is where stigmatization comes in after you deliver. You think there is hope. Oh, when I give birth, oh, my daughter will be okay. Upon medicines, upon treatments, surgeries, and maybe prayers and all those stuff, all those things, you think, oh, something can change. But when you bring the child into the world and nothing has changed, and it's rather the case is rather getting worse, that is where stigmatization gets in. You get it? So that is it. So I think maybe sometimes the parents themselves disagree to the medical personnel what they say that, oh, you're not supposed to give birth to this child. The child is having this and that and that and that to get it. So they be like, I mean, so let's accept it.
But you see, I mean, but like sometimes, on the hour only there, if it's not good, or before will be so now they are catching say the baby you are bringing on board. You are going to worry him or her. Like bringing the child to the world, or then without limbs and arms, like no one will take care of it. Or be and then be like, hey, man, and things. How will the child feel? You see, so without bringing the child on board, instead and go free. Why will you bring the child in and the child will come and face all these things?
So that's why I said earlier, they think, you see, if you really check on the social media, on YouTube and other stations too, you get to see that they don't have hands, or children or like elderly people don't have hands, they don't have bodies, they are surviving, they are happy. But if you really should go to their personal life, the kind of suffering, the kind of things they are going through. You see, when you sit behind the net and you are watching, you think, oh, everything that is being projected is real. That's the reality, or that's the reality of life. But you don't know. A bit more doing our almost when they'll get some kind of sponsorship from people who help them. But them personally, they are being restricted from enjoying certain things that we normal people are enjoying. You get it? So I think sometimes people should understand it when they tell you, this is the situation in which the child you are bringing to this world is in.
Yeah.
So you should know how to go about it.
Should you bring him on board or
not? You get it? Okay. Fine. It will be painful if you lose the child, but ask yourself, is that the right thing to do? If it's the right thing, I think you should go for it. See, so you bringing a child into the earth and no hope, I think not bringing that individual into the world would be the safer thing. Yeah.
That'd be hard. Today you are educating me.
Oh, definitely.
You're to 1, 2, 3, and I'm getting to understand certain things. But I feel like my other question is, what if maybe Akwalanaba, this world, and then maybe he was not once how do you say it, a focomelia, and then maybe us growing maybe 1 year, 2 years, and then you could see
something is coming on board, some defects or something.
Yes, what will you do? And no ubekuno and I say
not per se ubekuno. If you want to kill the person, then that one day
because I'll still face stigma. The child will also face stigma.
Yeah, but not we shouldn't use the word upesokuno or you want to kill that individual. No.
Educate me.
So as the word said, there's a word called euthanasia. Yeah, so euthanasia is a condition whereby sometimes you have been the life of an individual or a sick person has to be cut off. It's a medical way of doing it.
Okay.
You get it. Okay. So sometimes just to reduce pain, the pain of the sometimes you could see that this individual is really going through a lot of pain. That with the medical, we are like human beings. We are like human beings, we are human beings. We feel as you guys feel. Not that we see blood into or we do surgery so we don't. No, we are also human. We usually die, we give birth and all those stuff. So if we see the pains of people, of patients, we feel for them. And sometimes not that we can't do anything about it. Sometimes something can be done. One way or the other, nothing also can be done. The only thing we can do to stop the pain and to stop the rate at which families are losing money is to cut off the life of this individual. You get it? That's the euthanasia. So that person has to be euthanized.
Okay.
You see?
Okay.
Yeah. So if alongside the child is growing and I see this defect, sometimes this defect could be a gene. Yeah, it could be genetics. So if alongside the child is growing and we see this, and we go to the hospital, we go to the medical centers and we are being advised or upon treatment and upon medication and everything, and we are being advised to go through this. Per my side, because I'm also going to medicine.
Yeah.
The doctors know. I know say people will be like, there are
testimonies here.
There are testimonies that will be like, oh, they are called hospital, almost or a system and a blah blah.
Yeah.
Get it. So they believe that they'll go to Osofu, they'll go to prophet. Fine. But the medical people know, and that is why they are saying it. You get it. So if they have told you, I want to stand in two situations. So I'll stand in a situation where I'll say you should accept it. That the child, because it's a very small baby, and the baby is suffering. You get it? Yeah. So just to reduce the pain of the baby, you can just cut off the life of the baby. You get it? On the other hand, too, we know that God is he's a God.
So let's go to the spiritual aspect.
So he's a God of possibilities. Something that we know it's impossible, nothing can be done about it. He can. You get it? So prayer upon prayers, but you know that as you are praying, I cannot break. What if at the end one yandina? That's the best way for the child was to die.
Yeah, and now
so that the suffering will cut off. Then it will still come back to the euthanasia. You get it?
Hard.
So if you want to prevent this kind of euthanasia and everything, the best thing to do is you, the parent, you should know yourself before marriage. That is why they ask you to go and check your blood group, your blood type, so that you know if you are an AS, you are an SS, you are an
now
AA.
Discovered SC and things. Oh yeah, we have SC.
Yeah. So if you know you are this type, then you should know your partner. So that when you are going in, you know, when you are doing gene crossing and all those stuff, you get to know this is a carrier, this and that, you get it. So that you know. And you should also know your blood group. If you are O positive, you get it. All those. You're supposed to know this before, so that when you are bringing a child into the world, you know you are going to bring a healthy child, not a child that will cause you problems, a child that has to, at the end, what would not about 9 months of career, then at the end, the child will come to this world, then you'll be advised to go under euthanasia or go under euthanasia.
Not cutting you off. You see, in this situation, and you say, like, they've not checked their blood groups, they were perfect as they got married and things. Because they're giving birth to 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the fifth one.
Okay.
So now let's go the spiritual aspect. It could be spiritual. Because firstborn perfect, second, third, fourth, the fifth born pair. Now let's talk the spiritual. What if maybe that kiddie go fit rescue them for maybe them this one that they go through. The bar way spiritually, the bar they are fee form pair the part.
That's why I said I want to stand in two situations. If I'm to stand in the second one as a spiritual one, as I said earlier, if it's a spiritual thing, then I think they are powerful men of God. Okay, I don't want to mention
I do deliver head and some
prayers.
Oh, it's a question.
I've not seen some
miracle.
I've seen instant miracle, but not seen say my hand is being cut off. Then there will be prayer section, or there will be deliverance that will touch my hands and the hands will develop. I have not seen some. If there are, but I haven't seen personally. So if it could be a situation by a man of God or a prophet or someone who has power can do that, and it could be possible, fine. You get it? Yeah. But if you don't have that hope, then I think going to the medical report, as I said, should be the best solution. Because one way or the other, Simon said, if that family doesn't have money, the duty they have, they are spending on this child situation. What about the 4 children left? You get it? Because 4, you have a lot of responsibilities already.
Yeah, to take care of. Yeah.
You get it?
Hard.
So Sikano, if this one is off, you put in their show and they can even grow up and even develop the family,
and then even help the family.
You get it?
That one there.
So
you are right.
So I think that's
Charlie. This section in there, this news and news in there, Charlie. Our viewers, Charlie, are able to today we are educating you, but today we are not shouting and then we are not bantering words here. Today we are educating you. We are going into the scientific world, the spiritual world, and things. Charlie, talk them something, educate them, and then say your final words.
Okay, so my final words and my educative words. I want you to please, marriage is not a force. Marriage is not, let me say it in Chi. So you get it? Yeah. Before you get married, you have to check all, what I said, your blood group, everything concerning you, the individual, so that you know that if you are coming to bring a child into the world, you know you are bringing a healthy child. Let's check the food we eat. You get it? You get it? Let's taking more of the fleshy food, the fruit, and all those. We know the right thing. And let's reduce the oily and the blah blah food. Those I call them trans food. So
or junk food.
You get it? Let's reduce all. You get it? Let's eat proper food. Let's be healthy. Let's stay healthy, so that if we want to produce children into the world, we bring safer children. You get it? So that they call something dependent factor. They will not be dependent on the government. So the nation will be spending money on this type of children.
Things,
you get it? Rather than they should have been spending money on things that will promote or build up the country. You get it? So please, let's check all these things. Yeah. So that's all I have for the people.
That'd be hard. Charlie, today they want my goosebumps cry asking or her. But which department are you from in your school?
Oh, I'm right now in Accra Technical University in the Department of Science Laboratory Technology. TUSLAT. Technical University of Science Laboratory of Technologists and Technicians.
Hard, Charlie.
Definitely.
That be hard. Today there, you've really educated me. Today, see my head calm. I'm listening. I'm learning and things. But my viewers, that be today there, news and clues be educative. Today we went on then educative stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Today I brought my own guy, think twice, to come and educate us. And then Charlie, he has nailed it. Abi, you enjoy the show. Abi, if you two have anything on this Focomelia, and then what's the next one?
Yeah, euthanasia.
Euthanasia. You can also, at the comment section, share your ideas. If you think this situation too is a spiritual aspect, what do you think about stigmatization and things? Or put them down for the comment section. Abi, my name still remains Big Kwame. And this episode was brought to you by Party Recruits. Hey! Party Recruits, we out.
Yeah, we out.